Hello, welcome to my self-build journey with me, Harry van Gorkum. This is a series of videos which will guide you through my journey from the seed of an idea to build my own home to the finished product when I'll be sitting there in my new house. Now, I'm doing this because I've searched all over YouTube and I can't find anyone who has gone from the seed of the idea of building their own house to taking it through the whole process to having the house built and complete. And I think it's really important because I'm a total novice at this. I've never done it before. I have no idea how to do it, but I'm going to try and show you the mistakes I made or the problems I come up against or the joys, maybe, hopefully I have, of building my own home and moving into it. Now, this is going to be broken up into various sections. So it's going to start with me trying to find, which is the hardest thing, is trying to find land to build a house on. You go to any of the self-build websites, any of the self-build magazines, which there are quite a few of now, and number one thing they all say is the hardest bit of the process is finding the land that you want to build your home on. Now, as I said, there are many magazines and websites about this. Why? Because it is a growing trend in England to build your own home. When the members of the public were asked if they'd like to build their own home, over 40% said they would dream of doing that. And in Europe, this is something that's been going on for years. In Germany and Poland and Denmark and other Scandinavian countries, people have been self-building homes for years. It's favoured by the government, it's given support by the governments over there, and here in England, they are starting to jump onto that bandwagon and give self-builders like myself, not big developers, but self-builders who are looking for a plot of land to build their own house, they're giving them real incentives to do it. There's no stamp duty on a house you build yourself. There's no VAT on a house you build yourself, so you can get all that back. And if you built an energy-efficient house, which is really well put together with high EPC ratings, then you can get money back from the government for using new heating techniques to heat that house. So I came up against a brick wall. So I was a bit lost until I came across fabricated homes, prefabricated homes. And I was amazed how these houses have been built in like the countries I mentioned before. Hundreds of thousands of prefabricated homes are built regularly by people all over Europe. In England, they're starting to catch on. And one of the biggest companies who are doing it is a company called Danwood, which originally were from Denmark. Now they're based in Poland. 230,000 homes now in Germany. At least 2,000 or 3,000 homes already in England. And this company builds really lovely, very, very energy efficient homes in a very nice style. Too crazy or modern, not like the house homes from Germany, which are glass boxes and metal frames and corrugated and stuff, which the planning people are going to look at and go, ooh, not on my backyard, literally. So these homes are going to fit the English style. But the great thing about them is, which really got me hooked, apart from the look and the style, was the price. I found out that I could build a 4-bedroom house in a style that I liked, because they have about 40 to 50 different style of homes, for £177,000. Now, that really shocked me because that is their turnkey service. That is the service when everything is done for you. Basically, the house is brought on trucks. You'll see videos all over YouTube. If you search YouTube now for Danwood Homes, there'll be videos everywhere of trucks turning up with huge cranes, and within 2 days, the house structure is up. In 4 to 6 weeks, the house is finished. And that includes all the plumbing, all the electricity, all the flooring, all the painting, everything you want. Doors, the only thing you have to do in the house is put in your own kitchen. And for that, they prepare everything for you. Once you give the kitchen design to them, everything is done. So the Danwood house was a no-brainer. So what do you do then? Well, then I had to start looking into it. And that's why I started doing this series, because even though the house itself is going to be built by them, all the prep work that goes into anything that you do as far as a self-build goes is starting now, which is 1, finding the land, 2, finding a conveyor or a solicitor to deal with the purchase of that land, 3, find someone to make your foundations and do your groundwork for you, 4, get all your services connected so it's ready for when the Danwood home arrives, and 5, doing your landscaping design. So that's all the steps I'm going to take you up to, and include, of course, the house coming, the house design I pick, and the finished product. So stay with me on the trip. The first thing is trying to find some land. So when you next see me, hopefully, I'll have found some land. We are now in September 2020, and the search starts now. Stay with me.